Hello and welcome to the bathroom. Why are you here? Welcome to a random stream that I did allude to not doing because I was like, oh yeah, I won't like doing two like random stream too close to each other because I would feel like I'm being lazy about it. And here we are. I'm being lazy about it. I'm on my day off. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is a Sunday, so I hope it's your day off. To be fair, I actually have said like last stream that I have no idea what to do next on stream. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll figure something out. I didn't, and now we're here because I. Okay. Also, update. We're gonna play Splatoon. You get it. You get the point. Update. I got like I tried to get my water heater in the bathroom like fixed because it was broken, and like the guy came and said, there's like nothing I can do about this. You have to contact the company to see if you have insurance on this thing or something else because I can't do it. And basically I'm stuck with cold water for what seems to be the beginning of winter. um don't know how to feel. It's fine right now. It's good enough, it's warm enough, but I'm not happy about having to go to a shower, which I'm doing appropriately. I'm being clean and healthy, but it's just not a very good time. Cold water is not my forte. Um, so yeah, that's a life update. Other than that, completely the same from who I was last stream. Uh, for like the content for this stream, I had initially I was just gonna do a normal random stream because it just go along with the flow. Mostly start of the stream is Splatoon, and then we can go from there. I do have plans to maybe do an art section like I always do, but do a more serious one because I'm planning to go back to more live 2D work. Maybe do some models that I can sold that I can sell like as an adoptable and stuff, which might be happening this stream, at least at this, like the designing phase, and we'll see how it comes together. I woke up from the great sleep, dude. So proud of you for that, for waking up from the great sleep. I woke up like it's weird, right? Because like recently I feel like my sleep schedule has been weird because I normally am not, I don't have a consistent sleep schedule normally, but this time it was like flip-flopping unusually. I don't know if I could say I'm going to sleep early or late because I don't mostly remember. Like it changes too frequently. Play the granny game? No. Okay, first of all, I don't think I have, it was like an old thing, right? And like I wasn't really that terminally online when the thing was popular. But two, isn't it first person? Like I again, like most horror, I think I like, no matter if I'm like familiar with it, I'm pretty sure they're all first person. Which like I'm not dogging on. I understand why it's that way. And it's like, a famous horror franchise to some extent. I'm like, yeah, it's first person for sure. Cause it's just the way that it is. Damn it. I played Splatoon for a little bit before the stream because I forgot I was supposed to be streaming, and I had like a lot of disconnects, like some in the game and some just like that, and it's like I don't know if it's me today that's really off or it's Nintendo Online. My internet on other ends are doing fine, as you can see, but like, oh yeah, motion sickness, sorry. Yeah. See, I would have, okay, my thing, right, is that like, for me, I'm not excessively scared of horror games. It's not like I dislike them. It's just that like, okay, motion sickness is one thing. And also I just don't like jump scares as a principle. Like, for example, like in a movie it's more severe because there's a story there, and mostly if I'm like tuned in for like a horror experience, I'm like I don't want to be jump scared because that just feels cheap and just trying to get the adrenaline out of me, and I don't like it. It feels wrong. That's why like I opt for more like books and stuff when it comes to horror. And for games, like sometimes the jump scare is the experience, And given I don't like jump scares in its other environment, you know, it's not really something I would see myself enjoying. I think okay, oh, I was distracted. A paintbrush though. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that. I have thought about like doing some because like it's good. Horror like media is pretty good for engagement, but it's just more of like I enjoy it or not. It's the same paintbrush. God damn it. I gotta get out of their way, dude. My sleep schedule's all over the place due to my job. My shifts are all over the place. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Oh, to be fair though, I don't... My sleep schedule is all over the place because I don't have like a solid schedule. I just... because like, it's on purpose to some extent that like the work that I want to do is ones that don't have a solid schedule, so I can be flexible around it and not feel too stressed about, you know, working under less sleep. I'm not speaking words today. Oh, there's that paintbrush. I chucked the tacticooler and now I'm like avoiding people. That is not how you use tacticooler. You're supposed to be jumping in, being aggressive, because you know, the respawn buff. Anyway, my mind's not in the game, it's in... Whoa! What? Okay, that was a reasonable death. Did I bump, like, into the side of the roller? What happened there? Mostly is my question. I have to use my, like, sub more. Fizzy Bomb is, like, really good. It's just that I forget to use it most of the time. Because, like, Tri-Slosher is, like... I guess, like, I'm just occupied with thinking about what to say. That was a roller. Oh, well. We can win. We can win. I get this. Pay your non-existent taxes. Like, in what currency? Like, to who also? I guess that's the question I should ask first. To who? To whom am I paying taxes to exist in? Damn it. I'm not doing good. Ooh, it's laggy. The roller earlier? Ooh. Okay. They're covering this area. Oh, I keep getting trades. They have a... Oh, that's just the bubble. I thought it was a beacon. I didn't know they had a beacon on their team because they haven't been placing them. Anyway. I already ranted about my bath. There's nothing left on my mind. That's been occupying me. Also, yeah, like, been planning to get back into, like, Live 2D stuff, doing more models. Because, like, I also need, like, timely. I feel like it's timely for me to get, like, a new, like, loading screen and ending screen. You know, it feels appropriate. I've had this one for way too long, and I start to get annoyed with it. What else? I mean, I guess I've been thinking about doing that on stream too, but I don't know if I'm like brave enough. I think like I'm more better I'm more better than I was at like Live 2D, but I'm still largely unorganized and like it feels messy, right? My works feels messy and I've been away from it for a while. But also, I feel like I could just kill two birds with one stone to like stream like Live 2D stuff. Cause it's fun for sure. And it's also just something like that I wanna do. Still though, don't know if I'm brave enough. Off topic, but my shirts, my shifts, oh I thought, dude, why did okay. My shirts, I think I need to get like my eyes checked. I already did, I have glasses, I've not been wearing them enough. 7 AM, 3 PM, 3 PM, 11. Oh yeah, that's gonna make for hell of a sleep schedule. It goes all over the place. Yeah, I could imagine. Oof. Okay. I'm still debating though whether or not I'll actually do some like model designing work like on this stream, or it could be like another stream entirely. I'm not sure. But like I do want to do that. Let's see. I mean, after I get bored with Splatoon, we have... I don't want to play Animal Crossing, I'm just kind of bored. I still have the usual, you know, Galaxy Burger, which I'm probably gonna do. They do have an update coming soon, so that like would probably be a stream in and of itself playing Galaxy Burger, which I haven't done since the first time I played it on stream. I have. What do I usually do? It's that and no, I swear there was one on the tip of my tongue. There is. Oh, Power Wash Simulator. Yeah, we can do a little power washing simulator because I picked it up recently. I'm still not great with playing it for a duration of time, but like a good 20 minutes will do. I think. I think that'll do fine. Oh, it's Umbrella. Hi. Speaking of glasses, my brother broke his in half, like on purpose? What happened? Oh, speaking of, my glasses have been bending because I've been putting them in odd places, and like I guess gravitational pull will do that. They've been bending, and I'm not happy about it. Oh no, I overextended. I thought my range was longer. Again, I'm planning that. I think like genuinely this is my main weapon. I really like it. I need to get better with, you know, not analyzing, what's the word? No. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can say it. I have it. Estimate, like, range of it. Because, like, when I'm in combat, I will, like, I either think I'm, like, you know, have too much range or too little. You know, a mix of the two. Woohoo! Go, Tacticooler! Eat. Drink, I guess. It is a drink, I think. Is Tacticooler like a confirmed soda? Because I feel like it is, in a way. Ooh, we're spawn camping them. Oh, I was asking for it, of course. Splatter scope. Splatter scope is such a hard, like... I think genuinely the only weapon I cannot play is splatter scope. Like others, I cannot, like, I can just, like, not be good with. Splatter scope, I genuinely could not play. Like, they put you in first person for a little bit, and, like, pretty often. It's, like, gonna be genuinely probably, like, impossible for me. Anyway, I'm cracked at this game. My team also is really good, but like, I'm doing great. Glad I'm not playing ranked. I don't really know how and why he did it. Well, isn't that a mystery? Man. Woohoo! A sweeping victory. I didn't do much though. Yeah. Oh well. Team carried, what's new? Let's, okay, I have at least 3 things prepared on that topic. We have Galaxy Burger with a Power Wash Simulator, and normally I would just draw at this point, right? I mean, I'm seriously, there is Holo Cure. Haven't played it in a while, and it's getting an update soon, as far as I understand. Which, like, it's getting an update in, like, mid-November, which is roughly, like, the same time as Galaxy Burger. They're also mid-November updating the game. So, like, I quit. Holo Cure, I don't know if I will make it their own stream, because I've kind of fallen out of the loop with it. I haven't been that interested. I haven't been playing it that much. As much as, like, the first few months of the game. But oh well. Also, yeah, no, I actually don't have anything to bring up much, cause I wanted to talk about my thumbnails again, because I'm also running out of ideas for that. Because for like random streams, obviously it's certainly a format to some extent. Me in the right corner, smirking, making a face, and like, you know, a vaguely threatening, jokey like quote with like a very pastel, like bright background. You know, it's a formula, and I'm fine with it. You know, I'm having fun. But for like other streams that I do, it's like I don't want to use my just a screen cap of my model. Again, I'm running into that thing. But like me constantly have to make like, you know, hand draw. Oh, it's always the sploosh, man. We're losing so hard. Hello? Man. I'm not sure about my teammates. I'm losing so hard. I shouldn't like put it on someone else and I'm doing bad. What was I saying? Anyway. Oh my god, they're spamming specials on us. The hell? Oh my god. Oh. They're all dead. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying something for this bit. For a bit, I was like, oh yeah, it'll help me like keep concentrating on the game and maybe I'll do better. Because it's not that serious, it's turf war, but like, I would like to not embarrass myself. Oh, I killed it! That sploosh. That sploosh had it coming! What is this beacon? Okay. I'm doing fine. 50 frogs. Oh yeah! I forgot my username is 50 frogs. I thought it was funny. It is. I still think it's very funny. 50 frogs. That's me. I even chose the title Puffed Up Army. You get it? Cause like frogs puff. Frogs puff? Yeah. Cool, right? Beacon. Be gone. Huh. Funny. I should not get in their way of painting. Oh no, it's umbrella. There we go. Not anymore. Umbrellas are also like so hard to use. Because you kind of just like go off and don't have like no like idea where you're shooting at. Because there's a shield in front of you. But also like the umbrellas that don't really have shields. Like undercover and like recycle umbrella. How do you do that? You know? How we won? Let's go! Yippee, yippee, yippee. I forgot to bring water again. I'll do it like in the middle of the stream. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. Also, like, you know how like I've complained? I hate how I remember my own rants, and that makes it harder. I complain about like, oh yeah, it's hard. I find it hard to like make friends, especially like, you know, for like stuff like collabs and VTubing, because you know it's not really that easy. It's hard to genuinely keep up with it, and most of the time you just end up like not talking to them just because you just don't click that hard and stuff. But like, okay, even like if I get into like a community and like a small like sizable friend group, it's harder then to like click, but then like you find out later they're not really like the side of society you really want to be hanging out with. Mostly straight people fighting out. Listen, no like no hard feelings. It's just that like when it comes to straight gamers, you know, people who I normally have like common interests with, they're not people I have common morals with. Straight gamers, weeps, like you know, like it's hard to find an agreeable one, really. And so I was like, well, I want to get into more like queer like group, because naturally that's my conclusion that I draw because I have a big small brain. Big small brain? How am I like alive, talking, and like coherent? Gay cowboy, yay! Oh, I wish. Cause look, I think it's not that like I don't want to make friends with straight people. It's just that like statistically, from my experience, they've turned out to be a bit off, so to say. And I don't want to take the time to, you know, get to know them, trying to build a genuine friendship, and then find out, oh, so they do hate women. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I need to get into like a right space at the right time, because it's like, I know, I am straight and not at the same time. That's honestly fair. I mean, I guess like I am nothing, but like I guess like for like women there isn't really that much of a difference between straight and not straight in terms of like stereotypical behavior, if you will. And like, cause I'm neither, but I wouldn't. If someone told me that I behave like a straight woman, I don't think I'll be like either happy or upset. I'll just be confused. If like I act like a straight man, it's for sure an insult though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so sorry. Shout out to the straight not straight people, I guess. What does that mean? What did I say? Probably like a reference to like Scotchy's message about not being straight. What was it? Whatever it was. Yeah, that. Tag the cooler. Right in the open, baby. Sorry, concentrating, I think. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. You're getting yellow bubble. I'm cracked, hello. Call me glass the way I'm cracked with this. Ugh. My tactical buff is still on? Oh yeah. What is this? I'm trying to read it. I'm trying to read the walls. Get out of my way, dude. Oh, never mind. I guess I'll read the walls from here. Big Man 2028? I don't know. It's about the election, isn't it? Cause like, oh yeah, 2028. Cause like, the next election in 4 years. Oh. Oh well. And I don't know what I am anymore. Human, I hope. I hope that means anything. It does it. You're still human at the end of the day. Wholesome message. Straight and gay at the same time. Bye. Oh, that makes sense. Kind of. Oh yeah. I think in my head it's not that like a bi person, because like I you know, said I was bi. Because like I didn't know at the time. I said I was bi for like a solid like 5 years. It's not that I think I'm both straight and not straight. It's that I think I'm like both one whole straight person and one whole gay person, but like in one person. If that makes that doesn't make sense. Did we win? I don't think we won. Yeah. Oh well. I have to lose at some point. I did great though, I think. Oh, that mask is so cute. Is it for like summer nights? Cause I wasn't there. See, the limited edition like accessories are messing me up. I want them. I can't. Should we mix up weapons? I don't know. I feel like it needs a a little bit. I'll play like a couple more games. Let's say until my drink tickets run out. Food ticket? Yeah. And then I'll get to... Let's do Power Wash Simulator this time first. I haven't played Splash in a while. I've like forgotten the art of maneuvering the crab as well. But Burst Bomb is great. This is, I think, my like shooter main. If I have to pick a shooter weapon, probably be Splash. Which is, you know what? Like, I don't think it like fits my idea of what like the ideal shooter for me is, because the accuracy does need to be a little bit like more than I would like, and I guess it's because it's not that long of a range. I don't like long range weapons. Anyhow, okay, don't disconnect. Okay, good. I have to shout at it first. When the battle time like screen stays on for too long, that's a bad omen. I'm like not in for a great time. Human, I am an eagle. Good luck, dude. Happy for you. I think that was the word I was like meant to say. Yeah, that. I also can't speak properly, so I apologize. Don't know how you guys put up with it though. Immense patience. Ooh. This game is so fun. Maybe I'm like... What's the word? Oh, don't you dare. Not a burst bomb, dude. Not when I just got him. I got to the booyah bomb right away. That was such well timed. Timing? Yeah, that. Should I follow them? Probably should. They're heading right for our area. Oh well, I guess not. Oh, Charizuka. Ugh. It's Carbon Roller. Carbon Roller is such a baffling weapon. Like, it's very low damage. You can run over people, but it's very fast, and like I feel like in the right hand it could be kind of annoying. But like I feel like it's genuinely just a bad weapon. Cause like sure it's fast, but like with a roller the appeal isn't really like a cause like you have to get close and like you have to be fast. I don't know. It just feels like a hard to wield weapon for not much reward. What are you? Just like, oh, it's lagging. I thought they were just not shooting for a little bit. I got confused. Confused? You a bird. That's my, okay. My favorite line of affirmation now. You a bird. Cause you a bird. What? What? Excuse me? Hello? Okay. That was not my fault. I could have been the greatest player of this game. I wouldn't have done anything meaningful. That was just a bad moment for all of us. Caw. Doing them bird role plays. Oh! I accidentally killed them. Nice. Oh, this is Crab. I forgot. I thought I had Tacticooler. Just gonna start buffing my friend. Turns out I had Crab the whole time. I think like it's something to like forget the weapon you're playing. But like, cause like I distinctly a shooter is different from a bucket. Like I can feel it right away as a different weapon. But like the kit, I don't look over to the menu, so I was just like, oh yeah, I'm playing with Tacticooler and Fizzy Bomb. Birth with a B. Burb. Yeah. I kind of want donuts now. I'm putting it on my ass and now I want it. Yippee, we won! Yippee! Turf Inc. #1 Turf Inker, of course. Dude, they all have this, like... Okay, I thought they were gonna have the same hairstyle. Aw, fist bump. I didn't get it. Roleplay? Sorry to tell you that this is... this is life, so... Yeah. I mean, in a way, life is roleplay. Damn, that's deep. Okay, I'm done. I feel like these, like, Splatoon like sessions is getting shorter and shorter. It's just because I know that like I have other stuff I want to do, right? Um, every now and again I'll do like a dedicated Splatoon stream. Especially I feel bad because I put it in like the title, not the title, the tag. Like I tag a game and it's on a random stream it's always Splatoon. Because I'm sure that's always a game I will be playing on these streams. Let's open up Power Wash Simulator. Also, weird dream I had. I had no idea what a dream like was about actually. But the reason I brought it up is because in that dream, the portion I remember is I remember that my mouse has like a little segment where like on like the side that I can access with my thumb, like a little like button that I can press to mark like the left click and mouse click, which my previous mouse has. This one doesn't. And like I just thought that I discovered a new mechanic of like my mouse that like happened in real life. Like today I was just like sitting and I was like, wait, don't I have that like side button on my mouse? I don't. I don't. Like I'm disappointed, but also what the hell, man? Why do I do that to myself? I just got my hopes up that I have like a little extra stuff on my mouse when I don't. The hell? Legend has it that every migratory eagle makes burp noises. The U.S. anthem starts playing and randomly gunshots everywhere. Uh, Fitting, but like. True, call gunshots and the U.S. anthem plays. In which order? I would love to have it happen once, like as a curse or something like that, just to know what like actually caused the noises. Oh man, power washing. What a fun activity that I would never do in real life. I haven't done the dishes. I'm saying it out loud so that I remember to be ashamed of it so I can go do it. I'm on medication, yet I still dread doing that because I have a bunch of chores bundled up and I have to break it down into small tasks like a little baby so I can do all of them. Anyway, power washing. Hmm. Anywho, I've been trying not to go on like Twitter lately because it seems pretty depressing, more so than normally. Because like what happened, I don't need to remind y'all, but like I it's like I don't want to like see that depressing stuff, but also me being me, I don't want to just like, oh yeah, I don't care, because I do. I think empathy is what makes me human. And like if I don't want to just avoid what I don't want to see, because some people can't do that. Unfortunately I can, but like mm, okay, I don't really know where I start and end. I think I'll do this like side section, starting with the walls first. Okay. Now ugh, wait. I Okay, these like graffitis. I have no idea if I should be doing like, okay, not probably not. I should be using like a smaller nozzle. I'm just like doing this, which like does get rid of the graffiti because of how like the game mechanic work. But like I don't know if I should be doing this, if it's like the better choice out of the two. American breathing first form stars and stripes. Like you breathe out like shurikens. I guess that's not American. That's cultural appropriation. Just wash your phone. You know what? Fair enough. I feel like washing my phone now. My like I have two mobile devices. One is like an iPad, one is a phone. Both of them are in like some degree of old. It's showing symptoms of old. It's slow, it's laggy. Sometimes it just straight up bugs out and refuses to work. But it's like having a PC, having that too, and like Every time I feel like something has to go wrong simultaneously because, like, you know, tech products need maintenance, but I just don't want to. Like, I'll probably need to get like a new phone or like a new iPad soon. But like, if it's still functional, I'm just gonna ignore the problem. And like, my monitor is also not great. It's like not great. It's still having those lines, and I haven't gotten it fixed because I'm stockpiling them. So I don't have an excuse. I'm just stockpiling them. Hmm. I breathe freedom, America, man. Isn't like I feel it like kind of is a blur in my head of like the American like style, if you will, the American styling, freedom, guns, the American flag, eagle. Like it's just very much not a thing. You know, it like it becomes a unified thing where it doesn't separate. Cause now I don't see like it would every time like there's a gun and like if like I were to like, oh yeah, you should make a joke about this, it will be about America. You know what I mean? Like it's just very uniformed in like a smudge, a blob inside my head. And I don't do that with like any other country. Also, to be fair, more than I thought of my like audience demographic is American. Uh, Dude, look at that. That's the S. You know what those S's people talk about drawing in their like when they were kids, and I didn't because that wasn't a thing in my school. What's this one? I watched it too much. I have no idea. I should probably be looking at these more. Probably some funny jokes in there. What's this one? Sue? Like, as okay, it probably wasn't Sue. There was a like a remnant of a letter here. But I'm like, Sue, like, are you talking about the name of a person or are you advising someone to go to court? There was a letter there. It looks like H, but that I don't know if that makes sense. Also, I I'm also running out of like the thumbnails and title gimmick. I don't know why I decided this stream I was gonna act like this the people were just walking on in on me in the bathroom. Probably because I was stressed about the water heater thing. But like, you know, I'm not that funny, quippy of a person yet. So every time I like, oh yeah, I don't know what to stream, I'll just do a random stream. I now run into another problem of my creative mind lacking that okay, well, now what do you say to like grab people's attention? That people are breaking into your bathroom? Okay, cool. It will get worse progressively. Take this as a sign for now. But these work, so I'm not gonna just stop, you know. I'll just like, you know, downgrade to a like a worse joke. Maybe I'll start doing puns. Dad jokes are like I guess they'll I think most of them are too long to fit appropriately on a thumbnail. Cause that's what also I've been like factoring in. Like if it's too long and you try to force it into a thumbnail, it would just not fit appropriately. Like in a way that the audience would see it and read it right away kind of thing. And if they have to take special attention to try to read what's on screen, you already lost it. You already lost them. That's my like thing on it. Again, not an expert. I got 200 subs. Oh man. I think yeah, pretty good. There's a couple spots, but the game is pretty forgiving. Uh, I gotta go up over there too. I should clean the floor first. Well, here goes nothing. Wait, change the nozzle. Should I use the... I'll stick with the 15. I like this one better. It's better for like generally feeling like you have accomplished the task. Okay, wait. I feel like I haven't... Okay, my chat is doing that thing again where it's not Yeah, it's not reading. It's not like updating it for me, so I'm just not seeing chat properly. It's freezing. America is not a place anymore. It's the people. Yes. Yeah, kind of. I think you could tell. My benchmark for it is if you ask someone where they're from and they say one of the states, like they don't say I'm from America. They say like I'm from Florida or something like that. You know they're like American because no other like country of people will say that. Not a diss, but like a very like sign. I guess if they tell you what the states they're from, they're already American. But you know what I mean? Like it's the people for sure. American people are different kind of breeds, but like in a way that's like not alien enough to feel like a totally different species. It's alien enough to feel uncanny because like I genuinely can just get along fine with an American person. That's ungiven, but like it doesn't like show that much until they say something that is so like obviously and outwardly America that I'm like, oh yeah, they're American. You know what I mean? Because no other people do it like America. Take it that as like well, you can take that however you want. It can mean multiple things. But I mean what I said. No idea if it's a compliment or an insult. I just hit 50 sub yesterday. I'm still chilling at 82. I feel like okay. I think like in my head, I'm still at 50 subs. Like every time I see I'm my channel and it's sub count, I'm like this can't be real. That didn't happen. It did, but like it feels cuz it feels like fast, right? Ever since like I would say the FNAF stream. I would say the FNAF stream. It's been pretty fast like growth and still feels unfamiliar with which I welcome, It's a surprise, not a jump scare. Speaking of jump scare though, can we okay, I'm getting off topic and I'm realizing now I'm showing signs of ADHD, which I do have, but like speaking of jump scares, I I am in a lot like around people generally that likes like horror and stuff, which makes sense. I do like horror. It's just that, like when it comes to horror games specifically, I always hear about them and like I ended up knowing everything about them without playing the game. And then like I would have a stroke of like, oh yeah, why don't you play it on stream? Even if I can, like even if it's not first person or I can find a way around it, I'll be like, yeah, but I know everything already. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if it's a normal horror game which is chock full of jump scares, if I already know the plot, I feel like there's nothing really to go to like play the game for, kind of. And like there's just no draw to it, I think, is my problem. Hmm. Which maybe I'll okay. Into the Pit isn't first person, it's very charming pixel art and like I haven't, torn the game to like its insides out. I don't know everything about it. Maybe there's like potential there. But then again, I'm not sure. I don't know how much like or how little to be perfectly accurate. How little I have to know about horror game to make the experience like enjoyable for both of us. I mean, how in the heck do you make a slope out of concrete? It's like okay, if you're like listening to me, not watching the stream, just like listening to audio, it's it's like I switched to reading that text so naturally I fear it almost sounds like I'm just having a stroke. I forgot completely what like the conversation was about. Now I'm like, okay, but like what about slopes and concrete again? Huh? I think it's because like okay, I think the last text of like this job that I received was probably something about like how like they would want to know how the construction of like the skate park is, like how it's done and stuff, which would make sense with like the concrete question. It's just, Oh, that came out of nowhere, like from me. Hmm, I'm doing a pretty good job. Hmm. Also, I've never like seen a skate park. Skating is just not like a common thing over here. I mean, like if there is, well, kind of. There, I've seen roller skate parks, kind of, but like they're an area where you pay to go roller skates in like a mall. They're indoors, and it's like very like different from this. Cause like I don't think that counts as a skate park. In like I think when I was like as a kid, I had like I love roller skating as a kid when I was like in fourth grade max, because I had these like pink little shoes I would like skate in, and I just stopped doing it because I outgrow the shoe. I think if I just kept up with it, I would have still enjoyed doing it till now, because I think the experience of like skating, roller skating, is very fun. You know, I kind of want those like Heelys. I've missed those. I remember when my like friends used to have them. I didn't, because I had roller skates, and my parents were like, "You have normal shoes. You have roller skate shoes. Could you not want like the middle ground? Like you have both already." So I didn't have Heelys, but like now as an adult, I kind of want one, because I feel like in my adult life, paid like I don't have a car, and like in short distances, I would just walk, and it would be so much cooler if I could walk, but also consider like skating along the floor, like a low rat. That would be fun, you know? Okay. I'm almost done with the floor on this side. Yay! Look at that! Clean floor! Yippee! Okay, have to periodically reset stuff. Dude, I genuinely need to get a second monitor. It's just not like an option right now. I keep saying that. I keep reminding myself, yeah, get a second monitor. You need a second monitor. Because, like, again, my tablet is not the most reliable. You know what? It might actually happen where I might just buy a new tablet instead of a second monitor. Just because. That won't completely solve the issue. But, like, a second monitor, I think, is more of a waste of space compared to utility for me. At least until, I can make a living out of this thing, which I'm not gonna be able to for a long time. That's why I'm in no rush. I feel like a lot of people, especially like, I mean, to some extent me, go into like VTubing and stuff like this completely, laser focus on making it a living, which is like, it's hopeful, it's nice to be motivated, but it's very far from reality most of the time. You just gotta keep doing it for a very long time, and which I'm willing to do, but you know, I'm gonna be stuck with like 5 viewers for a long time, and I'm super happy with that. You guys are the best. I used to have Heelys too. I'm so jealous. I remember like I mean I remember only one kid that like had Heelys that I distinctly remember. It's like a kid from church. He's like the pastor's son. And I'm like, God damn it. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. Oh. Anyway, I probably should. Okay, where should I tackle? Oh, I mean, clean the walls because I've been doing that first. Hmm. Oh, it's a like a heart arrow thing. Oh, CM and FB. I heard MatPat like knew who these two are because he dissected a lot of the game for like a fun game theory video. But like, I kind of want to know. I'm kind of want to know the drama. Who is CM? Who is FB? And like, are they in love still? There's like the arrow of the heart is like romantic, right? Because like I could see it being like, okay, the sign of heartbreak here. If like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think my first instinct was to be like, okay, are they like saying they're in love or like they're not anymore? Like the heart was there first and the arrow came later. But like the arrow through the heart, Cupid, I get it. But like, you know, the relationship drama I do not understand because for obvious reasons. No, actually, I do like get everything about romance except for the actual thing. Cause like, in theory, I've just been around people and also read a lot of mostly read a lot of romance stuff. Dude, for clarification, right? I haven't like seriously consumed straight romance in so long cuz it's kind of hard to consume in like a lot of ways. They do this like thing where like they mistreat the woman a lot in straight romance and like when I'm looking at like romance, obviously with my viewpoint, I look at it in a very objective way, and I see all the mistreatment, all see the like bad red flags that will otherwise be, um, be overlooked by someone who's like a romantic, kind of. I just can't overlook that, especially when I'm a woman. So my cope is to read BL instead, because I I can like do the opposite of what self-insert is. It's pretty fun so far. I love gay manga. Same. Yuri is like up there. I read Yuri more than straight for sure, but there being like still a woman in the situation, I still don't consume it as much. Although there's nothing overtly wrong as there are with straight romance, I just again want to disconnect myself with their romance media. Also, uh I feel a certain way, right? Because I like doing like, comics and stuff. I feel a certain way about writing romance. Because, like, obviously, I feel fine writing about things that aren't my experiences because there's nothing that, like, makes you a better writer than being able to, like, you know, do more than just what you're familiar with. But, like, it's not that I can't, it's just that like sometimes I just don't want to. Every time I make like two characters that have good chemistry with like each other, I'm just like, why don't I just make them platonic? That would be cute. Cause like too many media force them to like everyone have a love interest, and I'm so annoyed by that. Sometimes like I look, I do get it. It's better for many reasons for a character to have a love interest. Sometimes someone just doesn't need one. They don't need one. Don't give them one. And like they only apply this logic to straight characters cuz like the gay best friend never has a love interest. But like the straight one always does, which like you know, it feels weird to me. I have to like shove a romance storyline, like side storyline down my throat every time. Sometimes people just love each other platonically, you know? Mm. Also, those pants with zippers in the middle so you can turn it into shorts. Dude, I found out about those when I'm like an adult already. I've never like heard about them ever. Oh my god, by the way, I learned what Omega Verse is and I'm scared. Omega Verse? Okay, okay. Hear me out. I have like a knowledge to bestow upon you. I know my auditions are 15. Hear me out. I this point I'm making because again, it not overtly sexual, but there is some to some extent. Cause like Omegaverse obviously is like the number one like world building for like BL if they do it, and like Dom's Up is number two. Um, I don't know if you guys agree with my placement on number three, or if you guys know what it is. You guys heard of Cakeverse? If you have no idea even what Omegaverse is, this is gonna sound real weird. Um, so like so so you know how like in these kind of world building situations they make like one thing archetyped an obvious top and an obvious bottom, like Omegaverse we have Omega and Alpha, Dom and Sub, whatever. Cakeverse there is the cake and the fork. You can pick up what I'm putting down here. The cake is like, the obvious bottom of the situation, and the fork is like the obvious top, and for like to my understanding, again, I've not seen a lot of cake verse. To my understanding, cakes, like, to the cake people should taste good to like the fork people, and the cake people would like enjoy being touched by the fork people. Does it sound like I'm describing a Spy Kids plotline? Because it does kind of sound like that a little bit if like I close my ears. But like, I found out about it like quite a while. Like, it's been in my head, just boiling in there for a long time. It's not really a subject I bring up cuz I just don't think about it. But like, I feel like it's it's an underrated thing to to cuz like, it's, I get it, cuz it's silly, it's funny. People don't really vibe with it that much if they're trying to go serious with it, and because people aren't that familiar with it, they aren't that, easy to just build the world building that, people can just easily understand and consume. But cake versus so, like, such a funny, silly idea. I wish more media was written about it because it would be the funniest thing ever. I literally just went to a preview of the stream, and this is what I heard. I am so sorry. I am reminded every day that these streams are like not played from the beginning, and y'all can just drop in the middle of a weird ass rant. Um, okay, I said what I said, but like, also, why did it have to be that time? I'm so normally like friendly and like wholesome. I don't look. We can have a friend, like a normally friendly, family friendly conversation about cake verse, because it's very obvious, like silly, and I just gotta stop justifying it. A funny thing to bring up, we're moving on. I'm not staying on this point for too long. My consumption of BL, I'm fine for it to leak into my streams an appropriate amount. I feel like this is going a little bit too much. Again, cursed knowledge. I love putting cursed knowledge on my audience, but like, normally it's things that are like pretty tame to the human comprehension. Like, oh yeah, this animal does this, like that kind of cursed knowledge. Uh, when it comes to BL and fanfiction, I feel like I should shut up. Add another added to the Usami Leon lore. That's honestly, that's such a okay. You remember my rant about not having lore? How I don't like having lore as a VTuber. I think that's another added benefit to my audience can just start adding the lore themselves, because another thing with lore is that I don't have lore, so that Leon's story is my story, and that's the one that's being remembered. Like, that's the idea I like. And also, with the same one, my audience will remember me that one time that I talked about cake verse. Okay, to be fair, I couldn't distinctly remember a cake verse story off the top of my head, even if there's gun to my head. I've seen it like 3 times, but as far as I know, it is like surprisingly popular. I would actually place it at number 3 of the most common world for BL to be happening in. Because I don't think I can like think of another one. There's Omegaverse, there's Dom Sub, and then there's Cakeverse. Because Impreg doesn't count. Impreg falls into Omegaverse for me. Oh, okay, let's just stop. You know what? Like, I stopped myself earlier. I should actually stop now. I actually should stop now. Am I more comfortable with Cakeverse than Omegaverse? Because it's such a silly, funny idea. I genuinely find it delightful. Like, I'm like Omegaverse, I think the premise Like the idea, I'll say it, it's a little unconsenty. It's a little dubious. It's a little bit, not my vibe. I don't like Omegaverse because it has a lot of bad potential for the top to be just a rapist. I don't like. I know I'm talking TikTokification of my censoring my words. I know. I sorry. It's a like a whatever. That's a normal response, I would say. That's a acceptable response actually. That's like okay with me if your brain stopped draining, because then you wouldn't hear what I'm saying right now. But as I'm saying, I feel like Omegaverse, like how like oh yeah, when an Omega goes into heat, the Alpha can't control themselves and force themselves onto the Omega, and like some like authors that don't want that would just retcon it, which I appreciate. But the fact that it's in the writing, like for most of like Omega versus like media, it's like, well, I'm not on board with the premise. It's just depending on the artist on whether or not they can have like a positive warm spin on it, which is, I'll say, for a Megaverse pretty rare. But like Cakeverse, one, you're familiar with it, you know, there's not really that much of dubious consent like in concept. So like, there's like not an excuse if like you don't want to make a like a rapey protagonist, you just don't have to with Cake first. Hmm. Anyways, that's too much. Again, I'm comfortable talking about these things with like our girlfriends. Uh and like you guys are like, well, you guys aren't friends. You kind of. I don't want to get parasocial with it, but like again, I want to keep it like, I would say R15 is my normal demographic where like cursing is okay. Occasional talk about, you know, touchy subjects like sexual topics is discussed in a bubble where it's safe and normal. Because I discuss this topic very calmly and very objectively, I realize that's not a lot of how a lot of people see it, and it's just more of like, trying to find a medium where I know where to stop, I know what to do. Nightbot is added again. I don't know what you said, but I'm so sorry. Hmm. At least you didn't get like, okay, timed out. I feel like I should adjust Nightbot with the timeout for a bit, because I think I don't know, with like the spamming detection, it feels a little bit too much. I first thought Omegaverse is like a much bigger universe. In like what way? I guess like in a world building sense. Omegaverse is like, for me, you can build something really elaborate from it, but like I honestly don't see a like, I think like if you try to make Omegaverse too elaborate, it just would come off as cringe. I've seen a couple that tried. I think it's better to build a solid story of a like assisting like basic understanding of Omegaverse would probably be like the better one here. Mm. Me and Nightbot are gonna gonna throw hands. I'm not even gonna stop you. Get in the ring, go ahead. I am okay. To every single one who subscribed, I am all in favor of you beating up robots. Violence is not the answer. Not that you guys have to resort to being pacifist when it's not like, the time. It's all dependent. But when it comes to AI and machines and robots, you can beat the like the living light out of them, beat the light out of their eyes. I would be like on the sideline cheering like a soccer mom. That's like the case where I'm in favor of anyone in my audience beating up something. Go ahead, kill that thing. Am I being too like it's a robot. Go ahead, beat it up. Except for that one, like pet robot, like that you can put on your desk. I don't even remember what it's called. That like you can pet it, you can like play with it, you can like buy it a friend. You know, well, like what I'm talking about, you can buy it like clothes and accessories. I like that robot. That one you should keep safe. That one's cute. I forgive it. Honestly, that's such a mindset of like people with like AI and robots. Cause like you hate it until they put a like attractive or like like a feature that like we like on it. Cause like people don't like ChatGPT. They like character AI. You know what I'm saying? Like the bias there. For me, I don't like both. But when I get like there's a bigger problem here when it comes to that kind of stuff. But in general, like I'm pretty like anti AI on like every front. It's just that like it's weird how we don't apply the same courtesy. Cause like some artists will like, oh yeah, fuck AI art, and then they'll go and use character AI, which, like, I get it, I do. People, I wouldn't think much about it, right? That's like my think of it. I just think we should afford the writers, like, yeah, just not the writers. We should afford writers in other field of career the same courtesy when it comes to AI stuff, because if our job is getting stolen, there's art too, and get on the same like playing field. The robot is pet is Victor, made by Aniki. Ooh, you know what I suddenly remember? I think I think you're thinking of a different one. Cause I recognize that name, but not like the one I was talking about. Cause like it's a business model. There's multiple of them. I think I'm talking like, okay. I there's they like I'm not gonna try. There's like a lot of them out there, and a lot of them look vaguely the same. So I'm gonna try to describe it. But like at one time, I did like want to buy one, cause like I'm in the plans to some level of getting a pet, but also maybe like there's a part of me that always think that I'm not suited to take care of a pet due to how incompetent I am of taking care of myself. So you know, it feels cruel to be in response no like to be responsible for another living thing. So I was like, what if I just buy a tabletop robot? I think twice about it. It's quite expensive, and I'm scared of getting bored of it, like how a kid get like bored of toy, and I would feel bad then too. So I didn't buy it. Hmm. I said, I said, do you want to fight me? Do you want to catch these hands? I find the streets and we'll have some beef. Of BDS night bars. Drop in some bars to pick a fight. That's cool. Only if cool people do it. I find this track really cringe. Again, only if lame people do it. If cool people do it, that's cool. But see, I don't understand beef culture with like influencers. Like, I don't know if it's just me being a bit out of the loop, but like, how. Okay. Because, like, there are some beefs that happen with people and they genuinely don't dislike each other. Like, I guess if it's with, like, diss tracks and stuff, I can see how that's, lighthearted in nature. But, like, I feel like if you're dropping a diss track on someone, like in my head, if I were to do that to someone, it would be someone who I genuinely hate. And if you don't, how are you comfortable like straight up insulting their character? It's not like a light insult where like drag queens or like stuff like that. Hey there, I've got a heck of filthy sidecar if you can fit us in. I can remember. Okay, probably about the next job. All right, what was I saying? If there's one thing I know about concrete, it's that it likes to be flat. It's flat, flexible. Oh, that's PW. Was it the guy on the like heart earlier? I don't think it is. I don't know. I the other one was CW. I remember that one. Uh, I remember CW. I remember. Maybe like they'll come up later. Anyway, Uh, okay. I should probably be able to jump up to there and okay, I got it. Oh, I just don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, how can you be with someone who you don't dislike as a person? Because for me, like, was it I don't know, but like like to have like public like beef with someone and then offline just talk casually, like friendly after you like if like put a dent in their reputation, you know, man, like give like use this as a word straight up from me. If I ever insulted someone publicly, I mean that. I had a test on Friday and I had 50 questions and I cried and it took 2 hours and I missed one question. I was stressed. Ooh, that's harsh. I do not miss school. I would say that I am like I was because of how the school works. I was really careless about like tests and stuff because they wouldn't let me fail anyway. But like it genuinely is like it feels hard sometimes. Speaking of tests, kind of on a light-hearted note, maybe that's a bit of a pivot. I think before I'm like dropped out, I think one of the coolest moments, I told like my teacher I was not gonna be here like next year, that like, I'm gonna be gone by then. They like put my name in the test. Like in the actual test, they put my name in there in the question. I don't remember what it like was. It was like the subject was probably English, and they put my name in there. I was like, that was such a like a fun surprise for a teacher to do. That was the best send off I've ever had. Like that's so cute to put my name on the test because I was gonna be going. Like that's so cute. Mm. Wait, I didn't turn my BGM on because like this game doesn't have music. Let's go. Okay. Pop sound effect. Where am I? You're in my bathroom. Dude, I should have commit to the bit. I feel like because of the thumbnail, the title, and like even the intro bit that I do, I feel like I should full commit and like get like a bathroom related like asset and like and like overlay because I feel like that would be funny. I want to do a lot of like one-off bits of like stream because people do enjoy those. It's just that like it's very rare that I have a stroke of genius because I'm, as you know, dumb and stupid. But like, I need to do one of those like stimuli stream again because that was the first time my stream like got turned into a Facebook post. That was my peak, dude. My peak was getting turned into like a Facebook post in like a VTuber support group, which I'm realizing now sounds like therapy. It sounds like, oh yeah, the VTuber support group where you go to like support VTubers like emotionally. You just sit in like a circle to like talk about trauma. Maybe the ladder placement isn't that great. Oh well, I'll work with it. I'm like spending a longer time in here than I thought because I'm periodically looking down at chat. I can like distract myself from the motion sickness, I guess. We've like done a lot of walls. I'm kind of proud of myself. Okay, time to move, ladder. Over there you go. I want to buy the robot dog made by Sony. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Dude, they're surprisingly expensive, at least for me, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how to feel. Victor is a tiny cute little forklift with eyes. Oh yeah. I saw those ones too. Dude, there's so many. Also, speaking of prices, speaking of money, as I said, like I want to try getting back to like 2D stuff. maybe like make some models to sell off. And with that mindset, I was like, oh yeah, I'll try looking at like the price range so I can see like if I do make one, how do I reasonably price myself, you know. And I looked, and like on Etsy, okay, I know it's because these things, like some of them are like AI, right? They're AI like powered in like a very obvious way. I like can't tell. But to equivalent to like US currency, they are, you ready for this? Like 50 cents. Like a VTuber model for 50 cents. You like I that the price alone tells me they're not made by a human and might just be a scam. I don't think they would work appropriately with the price of 50 cents. I mean, to be fair, they are selling unlimited copies, you know. But like, I I don't think 50 cents is appropriate for like a normal model. So I was like, okay, I see what I'm working with. I see it. Holy hell, dude. Well, I'm stuck here for a bit. So, who are you? Good question, actually. I've never been asked that before. I'm Leon, a VTuber, kind of, not really. See, I'm not trying to act like a quirky, like, girl. It's just that, like, I just don't act like a VTuber that much. I am a VTuber that functions more like a streamer. Oh, okay. Wait, what does it say? Oh, never mind. It's a smiley face, though. Oh well. I'm the monster under your bed. That's, oh my god. Wasn't that one of my intros? Okay, now that I like introduce myself, I gotta say, like I feel like my intro is probably like one of the more iconic aspect of my streams. And like I remember it sometimes. Like I think one of my singers was like hello, and I am live from inside your walls. Call me concrete the way I do it so well. That one was my personal favorite. But I was under, like, on for the intro, I was under your bed. Like, I was under your bed for, like, a stream. I don't remember which ones. I was, like, in the home intruder mood for, like, that week. Because I'm pretty sure it was, like, right next to the stream where I said I'm in your walls. Oh my god, I'm realizing it now. It was like a home invasion bit. And now I'm doing that bit to you guys. Now you guys are the home invaders. I am really a broken record that just put it on reverse and was like, oh yeah, this is new. You know, this is new and exciting. It's the same bit. It's the same, like, home intruder bit, just flipped. I don't even find that funny. What was that laugh? I don't have a bed. Oh shit. Oh well. So that's fair. I feel like less and less I encounter a bed that actually has an underspace. Or like a bed at all. When when I was at my parents' place, like most of, I would say my teenage years mostly, I slept on a futon. And like now I have a bed, sure, but like it's not where it has like an underspace. You know, it's completely blocked off. And like I guess that's for preventing like, you know, dust and stuff. Because I feel like more modern beds do that, where it's more where it's easier to have a bed without an underside, so it's easier to clean and stuff. I'm under your bed just doesn't hit as much. It has to be like I'm outside your window, I'm on your ceiling, or like I guess I'm in your bathroom would kind of works. I'm in the mirror. I don't know. What's the next home invasion intro bit I should do? Live in your mattress. You can't like escape it. Dude. Wait, what? Dude, I hate how like normally I will say it, I'm not someone with a big circle, so I never get texts or like calls. And like it caught me off guard every time, because sometimes it happens on stream. Just statistically, that's gonna happen. But like, I just don't have a like a great way to do it, like to read someone else's text on stream, because again, it doesn't happen often. I don't like have people that think of me very often. Don't worry, I have an appropriate amount of friends. It's just that beyond sending me TikToks, they don't, you know, strike up that much of a conversation. Well, anyhow. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. My dad sent me a text. 1 second. Oh no, it's a Facebook link. Oh no. Is it mean to say that, like, whenever, like, okay, my mom and dad are in the same flavor of online where they just go on, like, Facebook or TikTok, depending on the person, and, like, just watch, you know, the content farm stuff? They watch content farm stuff, and, like, depending on the topic, they'll send it to me. It's like my mom sent me, like, tabloid health stuff from TikTok, and I'm like, Mom, it's fake news. Why do you keep falling for this? And like, look, I couldn't keep up with it, because no matter how many times I say it's not real, it's not true, it still happens every time, and now I'm tired of it. Okay. What's this? Band-Aid with an S on it? Cool. I actually cleaned the entire wall. Holy hell! I forgot to get motion sick. Dude, Pog. That happened once every, what, year? Finding Frankie appears in Void. I have no idea what that is. Is it like a copy pasta thing? A creepypasta thing? Not a copy. How different is it? Because I know relatively copypasta is more meme. Creepypasta is obviously the creepy horror stuff. Dude. I am the game show? Like, huh? You don't even know the game show? Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I am so... You know how, like, I'm bilingual? I live in Thailand, and, like, most of, like, what I know is a very mixed bag of English-speaking American culture in, like, mine. Cause, like, when, like, a Thai person makes a joke that is, like, culturally, relevant, I won't get the joke. But if y'all make, like, a slightly niche reference that is not, you know, relevant all the time, I would also not get the joke. Super weird middle ground. No idea where I like to be, because it makes me feel like old. Not old. It makes me feel more out of touch, I guess. You think I'd be you think I'll be able to finish the whole skate park before the stream ends? I haven't even gotten to, like, the Galaxy Burger segment yet. I guess if we're doing, like, a model, like, making stream, that will be another, like, stream entirely. At least some parts of it. I feel like some parts of the model making process you guys don't really want to see, like me naming the layers. Or, like, looking up, like, a video to see how this part is done because I forgot, you know? I feel like that wouldn't be exactly entertaining. I feel like at least the designing phase of it could be okay for stream. Cause then, like, you know, if I'm stumped on an idea or what to do with this part of the design, I could just ask you guys and monetize off your idea. Genius, am I right? Oh god, I actually don't want to do that. That sounds so cruel. Again, I value people's idea. I don't want to just steal it like that, even if it's just one sentence. I have dealt with creepypastas before. Yeah, it, like, okay, I was determined, like, online, at least on that side of online, at, like, that golden era of creepypastas. But somehow I still feel nostalgic about it. Isn't that weird? like I think I don't know English enough during the golden age of creepypastas to like know, to be in the know. But like I know enough. It's like the real, like the spots I have to clean with like a smaller nozzle. It's gonna be hard. It's hard to see the spots. Where is it? I couldn't even see that if I don't use the highlight dirt thing. Okay, well, moving on. Where was I? Probably like this thing, right? I was cleaning the floor, I think. Seeing how clean the floor is, dude, I'm such a genius. Let's clean this area. I feel like let's do it segment by segment. I also kind of just kick this football around. I can. That's fun. Not like kind of related, but like I think like in my adult body more and more I yearn for childhood entertainment. Not even sometimes for nostalgic reasons. Sometimes kids stuff just seems more fun. Cause like, you know, adults have fun by being like alcoholics and like stuff. I just need like a normal fun where I'm in control of myself. And like I constantly find myself being like, dude, I kind of wanted to go to like an indoor playground. You know what I'm like talking about? Like one of those. I have one that like was built like after I became a teenager, so I didn't go. But like now that I'm looking back, it seems super appealing. It's like a really big indoor playground like next to a mall. There's like a trampoline area too. Like it's so big, it seems so fun. And if you bring a couple of friends, you know, you'll have a great time. I just don't think my friends will be convinced to go to a childhood attraction anymore. God, what a shame. Maybe it's a sign of like not having enough like fun as a kid. I don't know. People say they like heal their inner child. To some extent, I obviously have one to heal. But like, you know, sometimes things that children get to have are just more fun. Have you think of that? Like, ooh, the cool toys. And I get what, like a cube? What's like a I guess the only toy I can think of that like adults play with is like Rubik's cubes, which like lame boo. I actually have like tried to like do like Rubik's cube before because like other people do it and it seems fun. And then like I brain farted. I don't like it. I don't think. I also broke two in like recent memory. Not recent memory. I would say just in my consciousness. I've broken two Rubik's cubes and like it's not my fault as far as I remember. As far as I remember, not my fault. It could be though. Just a threat looming over me. It could be. I have to constantly like. Okay, it is actually getting weirdly annoying. The monitor situation. Go away, ball. Okay. I think it's appropriately catching up to me now. The motion sickness, I mean. I'll finish cleaning this pool. It's not a pool, I know, it's a skate park. It's I've never been to a skate park, so I don't know what they're called. So, I'm gonna call it a pool. I'm cleaning this pool. Yeah, there we go. And then we're moving on to the Galaxy Burger segment of the stream. Woohoo! Am I too excited? Maybe. How do I get out of this game? I sound drunk. It sounds like I'm confused, drunk, like in an alleyway. By the way, like, I'm still finding it hard to navigate a lot of like windows I have opened, of tabs I have opened for like stream, because I have VTS Pog recently that I have constantly looming over my head. Because if I close it, TTS won't work anymore, and you guys won't be able to like vocally voice your concerns, you know? What's a Oh, okay. I looked over at my stream and I saw like a black bar over my model for a second. It bugs like that sometimes. But welcome back to Galaxy Burger. Yippee! That's what I'm saying. I have to have VTS Pog open so you guys can scream at me. Appropriate amount. Again, I'm super glad I turned on like the point system. Okay, let's get myself. Okay, I am gonna plug in my my drawing tablet because I don't want to play Galaxy Burger with my mouse. It doesn't feel right. A lot of clicking and dragging mostly. I don't feel really comfortable with a mouse. It just makes more like muscle memory sense to use like a pen dragging around things. I should do a minimum wage job. Just kidding. I love my life. New customer arrived. I haven't finished setting up yet. Okay, it's not plugging in. Oh yeah, water shake. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot. So can you guys wait. Can you guys wait here? I'm gonna go get water. It'll take 3 seconds, I think. I had a friend VTuber as VTS Pog Puppet for a while. Good for laughs, for sure. I just use it for like TDS, but like it has a lot of potential to like be its entire stream. I know you can do one of those like AI like pets like thing that can like talk. I just don't vibe with that too much because I'm gonna go get water though. Hold, don't go anywhere ever. Hold. Water won't take more than 3 seconds. I'm like a kindergarten teacher. Like I'm not babying you guys. Just stay put. Told you it'd take 3 seconds. What did you? Didn't believe me? Well, let me drink water. Ah, that was nice. Almost forgot. Back to Galaxy Burger. Like, where was I? I also forgot a little bit how to play this game because the planet system in this game, I have to like remember the layout because it's different in every planet, and I think it's fun, right? It's a fun way to mix things up and stuff. It's just kind of hard to remember where things are and like where to put things. Okay, what the hell did you order? A lot to cook. Oh my god, that's a lot to cook. Oh my god, you put a lot on the table. Like, not like, okay, you don't put a lot on the table, you make me put a lot on the table. I know that like the cooking speed isn't as bad as like the first few planets, but like, you're making me cook so much. This is a cooking game. What am I expected to cook? This is like a scam. I ran out of insults. I'm not used to insulting things. 12 for tomatoes. I hate feeling like I have to burp and then not burping, cause like I feel like I have to like mute in time, but like it didn't come out as a burp. So now you're kind of just stuck there like a little baby, not able to speak properly, like you're having a panic attack. Okay. I'd say I did that order pretty well, pretty fast. Funny thing is, I feel like I like accidentally, impulsively would just press the spacebar because I do that when I'm drawing. Black screen? Wait, it's a black screen. Holy hell. Thanks for reminding me. The hell happened? It was there a second ago. Huh? I'll take a look at it. Burger. Do I hide it? No, it's still there. Properties. Oh, I think I know why, maybe. Okay. Okay, there it is, there it is. I fixed it. I fixed it. So, you guys haven't been seeing Galaxy Burger the, like, entire time? That's awkward. Let me resize it. It's also quite small. So what happened was, the layer for the capture card that I had for, like, Switch and stuff, you know, it was above the layer for Galaxy Burger, and it turned into a black screen when, like, I took the Switch out, and, like, I had to, like, hide the layer for, like, the layer below it to be displayed. I just didn't realize it. And cheese balls. Oh no. Ordering a lot of recipes. Oh well. While this is happening, I distinctly think I remember talking about something I wanted to talk about before I lost the plot. I lost my train of thought, and now I don't know where we are. Do we have specific demand? Not for this order. Okay. 3 grilled onion, 2 tomatoes. I'm so locked in. I love cooking games. You know how, like, cooking games are, like, the entire genre I can summarize as overcooked too? Like, you know, that genre of cooking games I'm not, like, too fond of, because most of them appeal to, you know, playing with friends and, like, multiplayer. A lot of them aren't even, like, really playable alone to some extent, because, like, it's too hard to play alone kind of thing. I don't like those kind of cooking games. I feel like, what's the word? There's a market for being overwhelming and hard. It's just that, like, if you can't play it alone, you should tone it down a bit, you know? For hash browns. Is the chat... Okay. We're just gonna watch this hash brown cook, like, in silence for a second, because I forgot my voice was tired. I drank water and then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot, like, I've been talking for non-stop for a little while now. The cake wars talk really, like, sucked the soul out of me without me even realizing it. I was just out of it for a solid bit. Wait, do you guys... Okay, I already put 2 green olives, I think. So it should work. Yep, there we go. Now, I normally, like, don't do more than 1 shift of Galaxy Burger for, like, a random stream, because they kind of ran a little longer, especially these later planets. And I don't know. I feel like I'm just waiting for the update where I can do more stuff, because it feels nice for sure, this game. I love it, but a little bit pointless because the money you earn don't really go anywhere. If, like, I get, like, a solid rhythm of, yeah, I want to, like, upgrade this thing, so I'm gonna, like, grind to get it, I'll probably, like, play more of this game, like, in, like, as a... What's the word? Like, longer duration of it, yeah. Man. Okay, so... Mustard... Also, I had a burger, like, I ordered a burger recently from, like, a shop I've never ordered from before. To be fair, I've never ordered, like, burger from, like, anywhere. I just didn't order burgers. But, like, I've ordered from this shop, and, like, I was like, oh yeah, I'll get this. Like, it was so good in, like, a way I didn't expect, kind of, because the burger itself is good. They had a lot of, like, good things going for it. But the side note is that on the box, like the cardboard little, not cardboard box, you get what I mean, on the packaging box for, like, the takeout order, they put, like, oh yeah, this box contains 1 burger, I don't know, 2 burgers, fries, and whatever. And they put at the end, a little thing at the end was like, 1 love and care. I'm like, aw. Like, if, like, a fast food chain did that, I'll be like, eh, whatever. But, you know, it's like handwritten note. It's a handwritten note. That justifies the price. I don't remember what I paid for it, but, like, it's worth it. I am so affection starved that I that I'm getting it from burger restaurants. That's not true. That's not true. Okay. I'm just saying that a lot of people feel bad. Ow, my okay. Oh, my legs. That they got like one of those like TV static. I've heard like many terms to use to like refer to this feeling, like your legs falling asleep or like stuff like that. I just feel like saying leg TV static is the most clear and concise. I feel like that's the one people just get right away what you're talking about. Because I don't really know what it's called. And it's like, there's like levels to it. Where, like, it's gone now. Never mind. I finished ranting about it. I'm not complaining anymore. It's gone. One raw. What did you want? Add 1 piece of grilled bacon. Oh, where's... I don't understand this sauce placement. I feel like if you have... okay. This actually kind of pissed me off. Why do you put ketchup, mayonnaise, and like mustard like that? If you have sauces, just put them next to each other for easy access. Like, damn. Why do that? Like, I don't know. I feel like there's space for them to just line up right here, you know? Like, why you put mayonnaise all the way over here? I feel like there's no reason to do that, and I have to relocate it every shift. Who's putting the mayonnaise there? Who's the manager? Can I talk to the manager? It's like, that's an employee thing to say? I don't know. Oh yeah, patty and eggs. Dang it. I have to cook a lot of things for this. Now what? See, what I don't like about this game is the time where you kind of just sit there waiting for things to cook. Which, like, I guess is a thing in, like, cooking games. Because it's reasonable. But, like, for, like, Papa's game, for example. Those, like, times are, like, spent, like, doing something else. Because while you're waiting for something else to cook, you're kind of preparing side dishes and, like, taking new orders. This is a little more empty space than those kind of games. To be fair, this is much more relaxed, so I guess it makes some amount of sense. What's juice? Do I have like the right to question what juice it is? Cause look, if I get sold something that's just called juice, I won't buy it. What juice is it? What kind of juice? Are you gonna tell me it's 100% natural? What kind of juice? Tell me. What is it? 1 cheeseburger, 1 Nova Cola. Okay, cheeseburger and then McKieran burger, which I think is another patty. Yep, it's this one. Yeah, okay. Both of them have cheese, so let's put them right away. This one's for the McKieran burger. Because I'm pretty sure for the cheeseburger I use untoasted buns just fine. Yeah. Okay. This one, the cheeseburger right here. And then McKieran burger, if I remember correctly, which I should be, is 2 tomatoes, 2 grilled onion, 2 pickles, and then ketchup on top. This is like the one order I remember like very, very strongly. Cause like it's the first one, I think. Oh my god, my throat, my throat. Ugh. Nova Cola. Now that one I trust. I don't trust the juice. If Nova Cola is just cola. Juice, if you... I still want to know. What kind of juice is it? It looks like a kind of orange, but like yellowy enough where I don't trust it as orange juice. No. What are they selling? At this out of oh well, it's in Galaxy out of the world restaurant. Also, I'm just realizing now for people coming into the stream, like they see that they've breaking into my bathroom and I'm just cooking up burgers. You know what? That's kind of funny. I like it. I'm just here in my bathroom cooking up burgers. You know, the usual. Like I always do. I should be in more odd places for these kind of random streams because it's funny. 3 jalapenos, top pan toasted. I just jalapeno stack like that. They're making like a tent. Six out of 9 burgers, by the way. Nice. Potato wedges, fish sticks, and a vegetarian burger. Got it. Even though I can't pronounce vegetarian properly, I'll be sure to make your order. I see why I don't do more than 1 shift. It takes, like, surprisingly a long time to get through a shift of this game. Because of how tall the burgers are. Again, gonna complain. Gonna shove it out there. I don't get big burgers. Because, you know, it's not big horizontally where you can consume it consistently. It's just a tall burger in which I don't know how to eat it. How do you reasonably, you know, eat like a tall big burger? Maybe it's just the fact that I'm not familiar with the culture. But if a burger is too big, I just give up. Not feel good. Okay, green planet burger. I think this is the one with, yep, the hash browns. One toasted, one untoasted. Yes, we are staying silent for this bit. Can I do like, okay, I feel like I still feel awkward and not good about staying silent for too long because this is a stream. But like, I kind of want to just randomly out of nowhere lock in a moment where like it doesn't matter. I shouldn't be like in a serious mood. I just lock in randomly and then just like I pretend to log in, and then like I jump scare the audience. Would that work? I don't like jump scares, but like as a consumer, you know. Okay. To be fair, I feel like my audience would abandon me if I do that. You guys would equally dislike me just jump scaring for the sake of it. I'm so close to 3 stars. This is ridiculous. Hello? 5 points? 5? Okay, we're done. Gotta forget about that. Why would the game do that to me? That's so rude, so oh wait, what's... Okay, I can't think of insults. Can you tell I'm very conflict avoidant? It's very not cool. Very rude, very... not polite. That's the same thing. Stop it. God. Maybe I can do like an entire stream trying to come up with insults. Because it'll take hours. Anytime that reasonably I think is entertaining and can take more than an hour, I ultimately think well, it could be a stream. It could be. Don't know if I want it to be, but like, I could exploit my character flaw for content. Yikes. Oh, shush. I'm trying to work it out. I'm trying to work it out. I know, like, it, okay. Okay, maybe it should become an entire stream, because this is hard. I can't insult people. Like, I think it's part of my brain that's also just suck at English that's also doing that, to be fair. Okay, well, I wouldn't say I've run out of content, because you guys want to play Rhythm Kitchen? I bought Mario Party Jamboree to play just Rhythm Kitchen, but like I also don't want to open my Switch back up again. We could do art, but I feel like the streams ran too long for me to reasonably finish something. Cause like I think it will be an entire other stream to do the model thing. Granted, I don't actually know if I'm gonna end up doing that. Just to be clear, I throw a lot of ideas out there that end up don't happen. Don't end up doesn't happening at all. Cause I like self-imposed rules. You know, I don't follow them. I'm just bad like that. Not in a hot sense, just in a very irresponsible sense that I'm bad at everything I do, and I'm proud of it. Actually, I don't know what else to do except for in the kitchen. We can do a little bit more Splatoon, but it would feel full off. You guys mind if I just like order food? No, actually I can't order them right now. I forgot it's nighttime. Dude, I forget like what time I'm streaming. Even though I stream like the exact same time of the day every single time. It's just that like I have all my curtains closed at all times. I don't absorb the sun. I'm like the opposite. Not a vampire, just the opposite of plants. I don't like, you know, it's not that I would burn in the light like a vampire. I just actively avoid it. Like an opposite of a plant, probably. So be my like wait. No, I'm interrupting my train of thought for a good reason. I'm not just tweaking. I'm just doing some technical stuff. I'm not tweaking. Hey, that's something I have to clarify. I feel like web fishing could also be its entirety like an entire stream. Am I stuck in a loop of saying the same words over and over again? You know. Let's plug back in my Switch. When I've run out of ideas, go to the same one you've already had. Also, speaking of, the Switch 2 was announced to be backwards compatible, so see, if I would have waited until the Switch 2 comes out instead of buying a Switch this late into its lifespan, I would have felt differently, because now I'm like, oh well, I have a Switch, and like, the stuff that I would probably like to play would be exclusive to the Switch 2. But the games that I have now would be on the Switch 2. So why didn't I just wait a little bit longer, man? Like, I could have had something and I don't. Well. Okay, is it working? Please? Don't do this to me. Oh no. Okay, I gotta do stuff with my video capture because it's not doing what it's supposed to. Normally, if I wasn't streaming, I would reopen my OBS, but that is not an option right now. And good news, I don't remember how to make it work. I've done it before, I think. Maybe. I plugged it in, right? Yeah, I plugged everything in. Everything is in. I swear there's a way to like reset it. This until I can't find it. Where do I do that? What noise am I making? I'm just becoming a mosquito. My worst ever enemy. That's not true. But like, okay, okay, never mind. We're not playing Jamboree tonight. Cause I can't, sorry. Like, this is just my fault being stupid, right? Again, me starting like a a VTuber hobby without not like knowing computers enough. Genuinely, I'm so stupid with technology that it like might be a good idea to have people around who know stuff. But for now, black screen again. Yep, that's what that was what I was trying to fix. It's not working, so because like I know I'm like when I'm working with the Switch, capture, I am looking at OBS, so I'm seeing what you're seeing, and if you're seeing a back screen, I'm seeing it too. So that's what's happening. I should put a donut away. Just for the sake of it. It's kind of distracting for some reason. The meds are starting to wear off, dude. I can tell. Water break. I gotta wash my brain of like mucus and blobs and weird little ants. I give up. I just give up. No, do I? How long have I been alive for? It's been like almost 2 hours. I feel the need to stretch it. It's not good enough. Me, being me. I'll reopen Power Wash Simulator. Hopefully the 20 minutes or like 10 minutes I was playing Galaxy Burger for, my motion sickness is completely washed away. Now I can go back to Power Wash Simulator where I can continue to ignore the problem. I don't know if okay, how close am I to finishing the skate park? I'm halfway. Okay, halfway is no, I won't finish it this stream. I feel like halfway is it's not that okay, let's do this. Continuing. Okay, now that I'm back at this site, power washing, like how I was talking about Cakeverse earlier, that's immediately just my first thought. I don't have more to add about Cakeverse. I've said what I said. But like returning to the scene of the crime just makes me think about it. I've spent quite a few minutes in this stream doing this stage, but it's that particular one where I've highlighted in my head, which I don't know what that says about me and my character, me as a person. Take of that what you will. I'm just letting the information out there. Okay, I feel like now that we're on that topic, we weren't on the topic, I've just kind of, well, I want to talk about like weird BLs, because there's a lot of weird ones out there. Like, because I've read a lot, because I've got more free time than I would like to admit to a reasonable adult. Like there's this, wait, am I? Okay, I didn't clean this side of stairs. Clear. What was I on? Yeah, weird BLs. Because there are some that are weird on purpose. As of like a type of like comedy tool. Because like Cakeverse is hilarious. I don't know if it's in like unintentionally so kind of way. Because again, I don't know. People do just write media seriously from Cakeverse. But like, you can go both ways. It can be super silly or not, but I feel like there's potential for both. Okay, on the topic, I feel like Omegaverse has so less like silly stuff. I just don't like it. Again, because of the world building, it opens up to a lot of like potential issues when it comes to like consent and stuff. But just also like people who write Omegaverse aren't just they just aren't silly enough. They just aren't, they just too serious. They like ring out like tearjerkers and like stuff. I just want them silly stuff. That's my like viewpoint as a consumer. Window XP shutdown sound. Dude, don't make me experience like that. Okay, I don't know if it's just like, it's not a me thing, it's not like related to uniquely my experience. It's just that like I hate kind of the experience of like a sound being mentioned and me like, oh yeah, and then hears it in my head. Because hearing noises in your head is kind of like a feeling that sometimes I just feel purely like without the thought of it. Like, you know, what's the hallucination like equivalent to hearing things? Because I used to get those a lot when I had insomnia. Now I just don't like hearing things that aren't there. It's like, you know, when I have panic attacks, this also happens. So like I'm like whenever I hear something that's not happening in like the varying degrees of realness, I'm like, no, dude, please don't. Because I think my brain just links it to a negative experience. The window the window shut down sound is like it's a like a dread to hear. I ate a frog earlier and I see sounds and hear colors. Is it the okay? Frogs are like a valid like delicacy over here. I assume it's the same roughly, but like I like when it comes to like frogs that give off the hallucinogens effects aren't really the ones that you eat as like a food. You're talking about cane toads, aren't you? I mean, I don't think you actually are hallucinating, I don't think. But like, if it's like, okay, I ate or like a frog and now I'm hallucinating, I know it's a cane toad. It's one of those that like people make, oh, not a habit, well, kind of, that people like, you know, lick for hallucinogen effects. I've never done it because I don't think it's cool. But like, that just shows how desperate adults are to have fun. Cause why are you licking a frog like that, bruh? That's get out of here. Get out of here. Like, there. Have you seen the skin of a cane toad? Why are you licking that? Do you know where it's been? I sound like a concerned old mother. Okay. Reasonably, I think I've cleaned this place more than I thought. Maybe okay. I still won't finish it this stream. I don't think that's a reasonable goal. Worst I ever got was stress-induced exploding head syndrome. Oof, yeah. I hate how, like, okay, I'm good when it comes to, like, physical health, surprisingly, considering how little I care about it. I don't like exercise most of the time, I just don't like being sweaty and stuff. And, like, my physical health has been okay, and that's a blessing. That's a blessing. But the fact that it has taken maybe it's a balancing act, right? My mental health is weird. In like a weird way. Am I redundant? Anyway. It's cause like, why does it constantly forget that we're on the same team? I think that's something my brain should remember, you know? Why do you do that to me? Like, why do you just randomly make me feel pain? I didn't do anything to you, I don't think. Hopefully, I don't jinx it by saying I'm in good physical shape. I shouldn't be... I don't... Look, I'm not a supernatural, like, superstitious person. But I'm a little nervous. If I say something good has happened, I get a little nervous. Just in case, you know? Like, I feel like it had happened, like, a few times. It's just because we draw, like, attention to it, it might lead to some effects where you would notice when something that you just said happened. Try not to jinx it. It's not gonna be on my mind. I'm not gonna get, like, a very physically, like, ill just cause I said it. It's gonna be fine, but... Okay. Not gonna lie, I don't think the motion sickness went away when we played Galaxy Burger. I'm starting to feel it. Dude, I genuinely want to find motion sickness medication to eat on stream. Eat? Is that I've been avoiding saying it, but I feel like impulsively I just want to say eat when I talk about like meds. Like when I tell you guys I take my ADHD meds, I don't say that like without thinking. If I say it without thinking, I'll say I eat it. I ate it. I eat it. Right, you heard you had be like your stress explode your, yeah, dude. That's horrible. Like, cause like also it just sometimes does it when you're not even stressed. I had a panic attack the other day. I wasn't even stressed. Not even like mildly frustrated at best. I was just chilling. Randomly, it's just like, well, now you can't breathe. What the hell, man? I didn't even do anything. You didn't, like, I wasn't putting you in distress. I wasn't even scrunching my eyebrows. I've been in a good mental space this entire year, and it's still giving me panic attacks. I get that depression and anxiety completely two different things. I'm completely gone with depression. Anxiety is still here for some reason. It's like not invited to the party, you know? Like, I think it doesn't realize it yet when like its friend has already gone home, and it's still here enjoying the party even though everyone would quite like for it to go home. Is this metaphor going in a direction that I didn't like quite prepare for? Yes. What about it? Where am I going next? I'm lost. I guess I'll just start power washing the floor. Okay, now I'm in mild distress, being angry at my brain. Because like it's bad timing too. Panic attack, like when Twitter is being depressed about the current state of America. I'm not American. I still wouldn't like, you know, like to have a panic attack when other people around me are in distress, cause now I'm in distress. Dude. Oh man, there's so much of the floor left to clean. Also, I'm kind of regretting, like, speaking of real, like, furniture, I moved in, like, at New Year's this year, and, like, I bought, like, a fluffy rug. It was a, like, you know, sizable rug to put in my living room. And I haven't, like, paid much attention to, like, upkeeping it, which is a bad move. I have a fluffy rug, you gotta take care of it, and, like, I, like, you know, clean it with, like, a vacuum every now and again. I feel like that's not sufficient enough. I can feel it getting dirtier. And like, it feels like seeing an old friend like lose themselves to dementia. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. I've never even like experienced that. I've just said that out of nowhere. I've just said like a metaphor, an anecdotal like experience that I've never been through. That's like gotta stop, dude. Yeah, lol, my UK friend said her timeline has only been political stuff. Yeah, it's sad. Cause like, again, I think my empathy is what makes me human. I would like to, you know, be there for my friends that are struggling and be there just, yeah, you know, I'm sorry like that happens and like be able to talk to them about it. But like, also, I've been cleaning my like Twitter feed because I've been liking just wholesome stuff, just like art and like animal videos, and suddenly it's like election night and I'm having a panic attack. I open Twitter and it's just people being depressed and I'm like, no, like anytime but now, like I'll be okay, like anytime but now. And like mid panic attack, I just was like sending people, like my American friends, encouraging messages when, you know, I still can't breathe. Like damn, my brain really does work like that. I have like medication for like panic attacks when it happens, and like I would say it helps to make the panic attack shorter. But dude, the feeling of when like it's not kicking in right now and you're just like, At least it's not happening in public. I think that's a plus. Giving it its like kudos. I barely go outside, but if I have a panic attack outside, I feel like that's worse than just panicking like in my own room. Same on my AG has been US election related stuff. What makes it funny is that I don't live in the US. Yeah, I don't either, and it's like I get it. I do. It's like a very big event for politics because, you know, it's America and people who aren't Americans are still like somewhat involved if they're involved with politics. Like, look, if the US government aren't you know, one of the biggest, I feel like people wouldn't care as much, which is, yeah, a thing. But still though, it's just that like the part that like makes it hard is that, you know, it's the fact that my friends are in a hard place because of what happened. And there's a certain part of me that was like, dude, you stream for an R15 audience. I feel like maybe just don't speak too much about it. There's also a part of me that likes, it's because I expect my audience to be a certain amount of old that like, I feel like it's that age where you need encouragement. Especially if the government is taking away your rights, you know what I mean? Finding a happy medium ground somewhere. But again, I'm an indie. I have a platform that I can control, and I can say what I want. I hate politics with passion. For me, it's I think I would like to say it's more scary than I hate it. Because it's something that I would like to ignore if it wasn't, you know, something that directly affects me. But when it's directly affects someone that I do care about, that's when like it hits. And like, I think it's politics for my own like country. I don't really follow up through, which is kind of ironic and funny considering how much more I know about someone else's government. It's just, you know, that side of the internet I'm on. Okay, complete. You know what I just remembered? I think I've started including politics into like the conversation I'm having with someone because I think it's a good way to gauge their moral outlook. I don't want to spend too long getting to know someone, trying to make friends with them, just to find out they, again, aren't really on the same page. And like, if I bring up, you know, some amount of politics to kind of know where they're at morally, I could just disconnect right then and there if I feel like, yeah, this is the line. Because in a lot of cases it is. Mostly, again, about like LGBT people and women, which I am as a queer woman. I feel like it's necessary for me to gauge out who is on like what side, which sucks because again, I'd rather not talk about politics. I love being silly, I love being lighthearted. It's just not realistically viable for me to feel safe around someone who I don't really know, like, you know, I don't really know likes me having rights or not, you know? Gotta get it out early until you can chill afterwards. Ooh, I'm doing more than 73%? Hello? Okay, maybe I will finish this stream. Okay, maybe I will. Maybe? Okay, I mean, like, also, it's not just Twitter. It's pretty much every social media that, like, I can go on. TikTok is also getting hit by it. For me. But I also don't go on TikTok that much. Because, I don't know. It's just that, like, because of a certain, like, you know, I am a VTuber. I feel like I should be a little bit active on Twitter just to if it's necessary, you know, get myself out there. Maybe there's like a post from like an artist I really like, or like a VTuber free VTuber asset that like I would want to get my hands on and stuff. So I stay active on there for like what feels like necessity, even though this isn't a job. I mean necessity in the sense of that I will feel good about myself if I do a good enough job. And that entails what I do, which is I go on Twitter rarely and then interact with someone rarely, and then, you know, call it a day. Good work. I hate politics, but if you start talking about planes, then I'll listen to the entire thing. Planes? I guess that is kind of politics in in a roundabout way. Yeah, I guess. Planes are political. Newsflash. My TikTok is all bike related. Oh, yeah. My TikTok is like all, well, if we're excluding like politics that I'm seeing, it's okay, what is it? It is animal, well, mostly animal related stuff. I'm trying to think of like other things, cause like obviously you guys know I'm a big like animal person, mostly sea creatures, and like that's mostly my TikTok, if not for like, I guess art sometimes, because TikTok knows I'm an artist for some reason. Also like, huh. Okay, I've run out of ideas. I think most like, you know, TikTok creators are ones I don't actually like engage with. It's just, again, accounts that do stuff and like if you say the name of the TikToker, I won't recognize them. Again, more reinforcement that I'm out of the loop in one way or another. I like planes just because they fly. That's fair. Sometimes I forget that we like, oh no, I don't forget that planes existed. I forget that they're flying machines. Like, you know, like think about it. When people say that like, oh yeah, like can humans fly? And it's like, of course not. We have airplanes. But like it's wild to think that airplanes existed. Like existed? It sounds like airplane. No. Airplanes exist. It not past tense. They're not going away just yet. Well, wasn't there like a funny thing where like a few like days before the first airplane was invented, like an article came out about how a flying machine will never be invented for another 100 years. PW say, does a washer of your work on hedges? Like to clean it? Or I don't think so. Again, I don't know. Also, I've seen like a power washer like cut through a okay, you're gonna sit here and replica of a human foot. Like apparently a power washer is that strong if, again, use like the right like thing for it. I don't know. Again, don't know the power washer like strength and lore because I've never met one. I say that like it's a person. Power washer as an entity I've never met ever. Mostly because people here don't have backyards. Okay, dude, I've generally cleaned most of these. The hell? How'd that go by so quickly? Maybe it's not quick, I'm just distracted all the time. I want to get into cooking more. I feel like I've been doing that less because I've been lazy about the dishes mostly. I'm mildly allergic to dishwashers. A dishwasher, like, you know, dish soap. I have a dishwasher. That's like not a thing in Asian households. And like, I just like have it on constantly on my mind. They're like, oh yeah, I want to cook these. I saw these on like TikTok and I just like forget about it because I don't want to do the dishes. Even though I have all the ingredients, I bought like pancake batter and it's just been sitting in my pantry for like months. As far as I'm embarrassed to admit, it's been months. Power washers are crazy strong. I've got a scar from getting hit. Whoa, a scar? Okay. I've got some silly scars. A power washer can Do you okay? Is it like, do you like get like a bleeding wound from that, or is it like a, I guess like it would be like a bleeding wound, not a bruise, if you get like scars on it, maybe. Or just it just makes a dent, like that scar I got from like a heating pen. It'd be similar to like, huh. Now I do wonder how a power washer would injure me. Maybe power tools aren't meant to be wielded. Yeah, dude, they got high pressure as hell. That's scary. Oof, I don't know, cause like there's the aspect of power washers that they're high pressure and whatnot. Also an aspect that they're wet. If you just use them to clean like a skate park like this, I wonder if like you know, the water that you use to clean all this realistically would like flood it a little bit. And how do you clean the floors then if there's like water on the ground already as like a puddle? Huh. I guess mostly I've seen power washers used like on cars. Oh, was it cars? I don't know. Like, you know, outdoors stuff. If power washers are strong, just remember water jets exist. Okay, to be fair to you, I did forget that water jets exist. They do? Wait, like, I know in the back of my head, but like, no, it's not in the back of my head, it's in the forefront of it. Water jets, like, exists. Oh, dude. I'm gonna stop thinking about, like, okay, now that I feel a bit out of touch just with reality, how many things are that like exist that I don't remember or like innately really acknowledge its existence? Like, I guess for a long time for me that was dishwashers, because like that wasn't a thing in here. Mainly just Asian countries don't really acknowledge dishwashers. Like, it's crazy that that exists. And why isn't it here? Also, okay, depends on what place it's made of. Concrete is more absorbent than you realize, but yeah, probably pull up and make a few puddles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like, if like you power wash the dirt off a surface and it like, you know, produce like there's water now, wouldn't it make like the water there like dirty and you have to clean up the water like separately? I don't know, cause then if I guess you just leave the dirt that you were cleaning the surface off of on like the ground instead in a puddle. I guess the ground outside is just dirty all the time anyway, right? Is that the explanation? Where's my ladder? I think I left it in, yeah. It's in the beginning area. Ladder. Power wash mode. I forgot, like... Okay, I was on about, like, inventions that I don't innately acknowledge. Because, like, sometimes it's life-changing when you think about it, and then, like, oh, where's that going? Also, like, why do we, like, go with flying cars? Where did that go? Because it was a bit, like, about, you know, living in the future, we have flying cars. Like, I feel like, to a certain extent, like, I remember people trying to make flying cars a thing. But, like, I think the reason that, like, it never really came to fruition, because there's no point in having a flying car, kind of. At least to the extent that if it's hovering. And if it's actually, like, flying like a plane, then it would come with a lot of regulations that aren't ready for it. And that's why, like, there's not been a breakthrough when it comes to flying cars. We also just don't need flying cars. Why did, like, for a solid while, I would see on TV like people trying to make like a company or something trying to make flying cars real. Why are companies so addicted to making things that they don't like, that people don't need? Man, the questions. Yeah, should I switch up to a stronger nozzle? So like the peak of the arc, maybe I couldn't reach it that well. No, I'll be fine. Oh yeah, I'm totally fine. Also, I love the stages in Power Wash Simulator where like they're super strong and make the place look super dim, but like the colors underneath are super colorful and like, you know, kindergarten color, very vibrant. Okay. I could just go up that ladder, but like I feel like there would be some surfaces I would have a hard time cleaning. But for now, we're gonna ignore it. Because I can. Also, I think like for me, I've in that era again of unemployment where I'm like, what if I just do this for a little bit of side money? Realizing that I don't have my main source of income. It's just I'm nervous about the Nintendo Switch too. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna build up my money a bit. I gotta have financial capital so I can buy video games. Cause I don't know how else to do it. Okay, done. Ladders. I hate ladders with like a passion. I think it's from school. Cause like dude, I hate my school with like a passion. My middle school to high school is the same school, and they like have an elevator. They just won't let us use it. And then my classroom is on the 5th floor, sometimes 6th floor. On the fifth floor, I would go up the ladder every single day, multiple times. I swear to God. I know that like because of many reasons the elevator aren't really a viable options for a student to use. But if you're gonna make the building that tall, you better make the goddamn elevator accessible. I remember I genuinely would like sneak into the elevator to go up because they wouldn't let me. And the only time legitimate reason like that I would be able to use the elevator is if like I was sick and like couldn't use my legs properly. Cause like that, I think that did happen once. I like stepped on a piece of glass. Okay, story time. I think I had a bottle of like foundation that fell and broke, and I stepped on a piece of glass and it pierced my foot. Like it pierced it pretty deep. Not to be graphic, it went in pretty deep. And then what happened was, you know, I couldn't walk properly. It was on my left foot. And it's on like near the heel of my foot. So I have just learned to walk like on my tippy toe, like I was wearing heels. So as an adult, it like affects me because of how long I had that wound, for how deep it was. I genuinely still like walk better, like tolerate heels better in my left foot because of that period of my life. Isn't that crazy? One of my foot is better at wearing heels because I stepped on a piece of glass. Messed up, the thing costs money, right? Can't we just not do this? Come on, man. Come on. Genuinely. Like, I just, you know, money can buy happiness, I think. Because my money is pretty much, like, in daily life, is, like, food and, like, games. Two things that, like, if I want, like, a good thing that makes me happy, oh yeah, it's gonna cost money. Why? Like, you know. I hate how we function as a society. I just want to be happy and silly. I would have to, like, get a job for it? Can I not? To be honest, like, me not having a job is taking, a bit of a toll on just... I mean, like, not my mental health. I feel like I'm fine. But, like, you know how every single conversation you're having with a relative, when they know you're unemployed, becomes, you know, you still have a chance to go to college and get a degree. I know, but it's been a while. I'm sure you can get past it. I'm sure you can go to college is great. I'm sure you'll love it. And you know, you can do so much with a degree. And education is so important, and I promise it won't be a waste of your time. Or it'll be, so what happens? What if your parents stop sending you money? Like, what then? What's your plan B? Because I know that like you're trying to launch your art career, you're doing a lot of stuff, but what if like, you know, you stop getting reliable source of allowance? What do you do then? It's like, dude, can you like can you shut up? I wanted to get a job just out of spite sometimes. Like, because I can't really explain to old people how ADHD is a disability that stops me from being a normal functioning member of society. Because they won't really understand being Asian parents and all that. Well, Asian parents, Asian relatives. But like, they're just stay in their lane. One foot has natural skill, exactly. And now if I wear heels for like my limit, I would just be limping on my left foot, like, you know, my right foot would be out of the game and I would just be limping because my left foot has it covered. I'll cross that bridge when I get there, B. Exactly. Because like, not like, that's exactly my response to it. They were like, oh yeah, so what do you do if suddenly, you know, your parents can't support you anymore? That hasn't happened yet. That's why I'm not thinking about it, it ain't happening yet. I don't know why you're putting that in my head. And you know I have anxiety, so no man, like, don't put that thought in my head. That's messed up. Okay. How do I like clean this part? Well, exactly the part that's covered by the letter. It's fine. Hitbox, I assume, would be quite forgiving. We're genuinely almost done. Huh? How did I do that entire thing in one stream? This is a new achievement for me. A new milestone. Maybe I'll be able to play a first-person game without chucking motion sickness medication. No, actually, it's just this game. Another water check? You know, you're right. Now that I'm playing a game with water in it, we're reminded of our Lord and Savior, water. Ugh. I hate... Okay. I have to stop making gross-ass noises whenever I, like, drink water. It's becoming a habit. I can't do that. That's gross. No one wants to hear that. On the other hand, though, don't know if I care enough to fix it. There's a part of me that's like really scared of embarrassment, but I don't know if making a gross noise after drinking water or burping is embarrassing enough for me to fix the habit. Especially on stream, I feel like, you know, I'm trying to get into the mindset of like streaming like a longer duration, and if I want to do that, I feel like I should get over it. Get over it, it's fine. Ooh, we're so close, we're so close. I feel like I've missed some spots it will remind me of later, but like, for now. And to clean the other side too. Can I bring the ladder to the other side? Oh yeah. Another part of Leon's lore, always dehydrated. Yeah, it's not on purpose. It's just like on stream. I'm just dehydrated on stream. I actually drink a lot of water like casually. Cause like I think it's a fact that I'm talking all the time. I don't like, you know, I live alone. I don't make conversations with myself. But like if I'm on stream and I'm distracted by a conversation, I will forget to drink water. Especially if I'm like trying to fill like an empty space all the time. But that's a like a reasonable thing that like a reasonable habit I can change. Okay, now we have to like, let's do reels. Okay, that one. Got it. Normally on the sides of the rails. I forget about you can tell the air came out my airways. It probably can. Okay, now gonna walk around to find some other rails. Are these also rails? No, these are railings. What's the difference? Okay, that one is also highlighted. Is the other side again? Kind of. Oh yeah, right here. Oh yeah, it's a big uncleaned area. Rams? Where? Huh? Oh, right there. Huh? Oh! I was like, why is this unclean? Walls? Hello? Walls? Huh? I'm not seeing it. Maybe they're outside. Like in this area. Oh, there we go. There it is. It is in the outside area. Is it at the top? Because I now need... probably the ladder. The step stool probably won't be like enough. Just recently had to sell my house and I gotta say I miss the quiet from living alone. I'm sorry. Yeah, I kind of get it. I've like been like trying to avoid going like on like vacations with like family because like I don't want to share like a living space with like someone else. I know it's like a bad habit I gotta shake to some extent. Oh no, it's this entire wall. Where is the dirt? Out there? Oh man. Anyway, oh, it's up there. I see. I got it. I got the memo. I like had my cousin came over like a few months ago, like, and I didn't like get any sleep the entire night. It wasn't that she was particularly destructive, it's just I was particularly not okay with having like another person there. Okay, this part, like this thing is dirty. I just don't see it. Like right there, like out on the outside of it. A little bit. I will say though, living alone in like a condo, cause like that's where I am. Dude, having construction happen like anywhere near, like banging noises, oof, like that. Even like, especially if it feels like there's someone like trying to break into your house. I don't know if that makes sense, but like some construction noises sounds like home invasion. Genuinely, it's okay. It's just that. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Look at that. I am so good at this game. I did the entire job almost without throwing up. Progress. Immense progress in my character development. I'm so proud. I have 2 cats, so I would just hope it was them and go back to sleep. Oh yeah. I kind of want cats. They don't allow cats like over here. Well, they don't allow pets in general, but like cats make noises, and like you'll get caught if you have cats. Cats are like my... I think I've wanted cats since I was a kid, and then like my parents... Well, my mom hate pets. Oh no, she hate animals. That's why I love them so much. Is that a thing? Cause like I found that like the things that my parents like are kind of grossed out by, I particularly grew up loving because I was like shunned from interacting with them. So every time I see one, it's more exciting because it feels kind of like a forbidden fruit. Dude, my parents hate snakes. I love them. Okay. Well, it's been a while. I've been live for a while. It's been fun. I live alone and my house is filled to the brim with security cameras. Ooh. I mean, I feel like I don't need one because there's one like right outside my room anyway. But like that's kind of a double-edged sword, because like that's not a security camera I have access to, they do. And like every time I go outside to like take out the trash, I'm like, what if like a security person is watching this right now and see the inside of my room? That feels like, you know, I know they don't care, but like it's a bit. I know I won't get robbed because it's very like small chance you get like robbed of any kind when like you're in a condominium building with like 200 other rooms and you don't stand out at all. There's a security camera right outside your room. It's like not the safety I'm really worried about, but every time, man, it feels like someone banging on my door. Woo! Sometimes I remember to get notified at 3 a.m. saying my camera detected motion, and it turns out it's a cat. On your camera wanna have one of those like fancy like motion detection thing? I would. Okay, that would make me paranoid though. Imagine. It's probably mostly like, you know, just like random stuff. Ooh. My like, okay, I have like relatively long nails. I've shown like a little bit of like how long my nails can grow, like on stream once, but like it's not like strong. They're very fragile and they break off easily. It happens too often, man. Maintaining like my nails is kind of hard because I don't want to clip them too short, because my hand will look stubby and stubby and short and small and ugly. But no, but like, because I have a weird hand shape. I just have weird hands. Stream is ending? Yeah, it probably said something along those. Okay. I just looked at my stream time. I started going back to power washing at like almost the 2-hour mark. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes since I've... Dude, time? Why? I just like, oh, it might be like, oh yeah, 2 hours and like 20 minutes. It's been like... If I think about it, it makes sense, but like, how has it been that long already? That's not real. But the stream is ending because I feel like it's appropriate right now. I've run out of things to do, and I'll stream. I don't know what I'll stream next. I'll probably like be trying to do like a model because I want to get back to it. Or I'll play like a hot new game. Mario and Luigi I still don't kind of want to play just in case I don't like it. I'm still waiting for the reviews to come in from people to really like, you know, decide whether or not I play it. But yeah, that's like nothing new. I'm doing an outro now. Subscribe, like, and tune in for the next stream. With all that said, signing off. I think I said like and subscribe in reverse and that felt weird, but like, yeah, bye-bye. I'm never doing a kind of clean cut intro. There's always something like to say.